What kind of decade was it? Well, the gaming industry was shaken up with the introduction of online gaming, motion controls, and a three-way race between industry titans to win the hearts and minds of gamers. Yeah, that's the kind of decade it was for video games. The 2000s started with a bang as Sega shocked the world by leaving the video game hardware business with plans to produce cross-platform software. Meanwhile, the Sony PlayStation brand ventured light years ahead of its competition to become the most successful console in history due to its huge library of games, such as Final Fantasy X, Gran Turismo, God of War, Ratchet & Clank, and Jak and Daxter. In 2001, Nintendo fought back with its purple GameCube. However, the tiny console was the first to launch without a Mario Bros. Platformer at the helm, and would ultimately fail to measure up to expectations. Simultaneously, Microsoft caused a sea change when they entered the video game business with a take-no-prisoners attitude, and a little help from a little popular game called Halo. In 2002, Microsoft released Xbox Live, a revolutionary and highly successful online gaming model. Also in 2002, Rockstar Games released the follow-up to their groundbreaking sandbox shooter Grand Theft Auto 3, GTA Vice City. In 2004, Sony invaded portable gaming with the PSP. Luckily for Nintendo, their DS remained more popular due to its appeal to casual audiences, their strong franchises, and the inclusion of touchscreen technology. In 2005, Microsoft axed their system only 4 years into its life cycle in order to be the first to release the next piece of hardware. The Xbox 360 was uber powerful, stylish, and immensely popular from day one. However, extreme hardware failures brought gaming the dreaded red ring of death. Oh yeah, and this time, Halo would be complemented by several A+ exclusive titles. That same year, the instrument-based musical phenomenon began. Though initially confined to the PS2 with Guitar Hero, musical games eventually swept the gaming landscape, and franchises such as the multi-platform Rock Band allowed gamers to rock out with their entire group of friends. In 2006, the Big N changed tactics. They released the Wii with motion controls, a free copy of Wii Sports, and a price edge. And despite Nintendo being the only one not to support high-def gaming, audiences didn't seem to mind. The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, and Wii Fit ensured a decent balance for the hardcore and casual gamer. 2007 saw the release of the PC's biggest game, Crysis. However, it required extremely expensive top-of-the-line hardware that few gamers possessed. 2008 was the year of drive-bys, as Grand Theft Auto 4 made its way to the top of the charts despite the concerns of frazzled parents. By 2009, Nintendo had become overrun by countless throwaway party titles and useless controller accessories, and the company admitted that its motion controller was flawed. This resulted in the release of Wii Motion Plus, an attachment that gave the system near one-to-one motion-to-movement ability. At the same time, the PlayStation brand had recovered from several blows to the chin and released the PS3 Slim. Sony also refreshed their portable offerings with the PSP Go, the first download-only system that boldly irked retail chains and gamers alike, as the system remained the home to uglier versions of their console counterparts. The real bombshell of the year was that Activision's Modern Warfare 2 earned $550 million in its first 5 days on the market. As the decade came to an end, Microsoft and Sony announced their own versions of motion-controlled gaming. However, gamers would have to wait for the following decade before getting a chance to play with Project Natal and the Motion Wand.